Hello everyone, it's Darren with Vengeant Apparatus. In today's video showcase we have for you a brand new Ford F450 with one of our 12-foot surge modules that we built custom for Bullville Fire District out of Bullville, New York. Right away on the front, you can see we have this nice big buckstop bumper, part of the buckstop super single conversion. We use buckstop regularly. They're a great company to work with, great customer service, all around great product. As far as the lighting goes on the front, we have a pair of the Whelen two-head duo-colored tracers. As you can see, they're in a red-white configuration. If you go down a little bit here in the centers, we have the Whelen 500 linears in a red configuration as well. Going towards the outboard side of it, we have a set of fog lights, one on each side, LED. They are controlled by either the fog light button or front scene. And on the far outboard side of the front bumper, we have a pair of Whelen M2s in a red clear configuration as well. For the light bar on top, we have a Whelen Liberty 2 light bar, 54-inch. It's duo red-white configuration. Nice thing about the Liberty 2 light bar is you can full flood those to the front and to the sides for additional scene lighting as well. Take a walk to the side, go over what's on there. So we'll start in the front fender. On both sides, we have Whelen 500 V series. Now these are in red configuration, but they also have a white puddle light. It's very hard to tell during the day. Coming down along the sides here on our custom running boards. Now these are just a grip strut that we've done in-house. It's a temporary solution until we get the amp research steps in that the customer has spec'd out. You can see on each running board we have a total of 4 red-white Whelen T-ions. They will only flash red-white while the vehicle is in drive. Right now we have the vehicle in neutral with the parking brake on to simulate it responding. We continue that flow all the way down the side, and we have additional 4 more on each side in the rub rails protected. Up top we have Whelen M7s in the red clear configuration. Above the wheel wells we have the Whelen 500 V series, which is the same as on the front fenders. And up top next to the M7s are the FireTech Guardian Junior scene lights. Obviously they're controlled by the scene functions on the controller, which we will go over in a little bit. So here at the rear of the apparatus, what we have is pretty standard build for us right here. We have the Whelen T-ions going up across the top. They act as our arrow stick. They are in the amber configuration, with the exception of the 3 center ones are red amber. The 3 center ones will also act as our third brake light as well. Onto the warning lights. We have the Whelen M9s, red and blue configuration, as you can see here. Down on the bottom, they are just red. We have FireTech Guardian Junior scene lights just below the M9s for rear scene. We have our brake, tail, turn, reverse, and obviously the warning I mentioned before in the Whelen 4-light chrome housing. As you can see, the customer opted to go with their current color scheme as far as the chevrons, done by our in-house graphics department, along with the rest of the graphics on the apparatus. All right, everyone, what we're going to do now is we're going to showcase the graphics package done on this. Everything you see here was done by our in-house Mark.It Graphics team. First thing that we do, and this is something we do in all of our builds, we do a badge delete. We remove the Ford badging. We put our own Vengeant Apparatus badging on there as well. Go over to the front door. You see we have the customer's logo that they have on their current fleet. We wanted to match that, as well as the back door. We use the Maltese cross, the unit identification on it. Go down along the side, you can see the nice stripe and Bullville Fire District up on the top. So now we're going to take a look inside at the compartments. First thing you'll notice is this one we went with Hansen roll-up doors, all aluminum construction. Down on the bottom we have a slide out that we built in-house. They want to mount some other things in here, but what we put on there was their tick, gas meter, and some portable radios. We just have that on locking slides. For the larger slide, we have a SlideMaster transverse. This one will come out to 70% extension either direction, and also has a 1,200-pound capacity. What else we did is we built this nice rack for on top. That way they had double storage. I know it's going to be hard to tell, but in front we have some plywood that we have coated in the PPC coating, which is what we use for all of our compartments. The customer requested that for shoring and rescue operations that require it. For the curbside 2 compartment, we have their SCBAs and some hand lights in there mounted on, as you can see, pack tracking the pack wall. Down here you can see they have some Streamlight portable scene lights, as well as some gas can holders for their True Fuel, as well as an additional storage for saw blades, rescue equipment, stuff like that. We'll go over to the back, take a look at what we've done there. So on the rear we have another slide out tray by Slidemaster. This is a 100% extension and it is a 1,500 pound weight rating. Just as you see here, everything that is on is stuff that we have mounted for them. Their TNT extrication equipment is all mounted using Plastics Plus tool specific mounting. We mounted their 6-foot hooks up here in a bracket, that way they're easy to get out for them. But they're secured enough they're not going to bounce around while responding. Moving on to the driver's side, we have their batteries for their extrication tools on a slide out tray. That way they can grab them as needed. Quick, easy, painless. Their cordless equipment is all 28 volt power to match their existing extrication equipment, so it's one battery for everything. All the custom tool mounting you see here was all done in-house by our Vengeant fab team. In the street side 2 compartment, we have, as you can see, pack tracking on the wall in the rear. We also have a pack swing out tool board. The nice thing about our builds is our compartments are 23 inches deep. Especially on an apparatus like this, it sits up a little bit higher with the super single conversion. We're able to utilize this pack wall to get additional storage. Small little fuel fill, keeping it simple, keeping it easy. All right, so now we can take a look inside of the cab, see how we have things laid out and go over some of the functionality. All right, everyone, we're back inside the cab now. You can see we have our custom console made by our Just Box It division. Keep it simple, keep it easy. Start at the top here. We have a Whelen Mini T-Ion in the blue configuration. What that is just to let us know if we have a compartment door open. Right now we do have a compartment door open. That way we can show you what it does. Come on down here to the Whelen Mechanics control head. You can see we have a 3-position slider switch here in the middle for your lights. Right now it is set to off. Position 1 is rear warning. Position 2 is 360 warning minus white flash. And in position 3 adds that white flash while you're in drive. Across the top we have our scene left, scene front, scene right, scene rear. And we also have a button for all scene at one shot. That includes our fog lights as well, and we have a switch for backlighting as well. We have a rotary knob for our siren controllers. Pretty simple. Air horn. And we also have our arrow stick function right here as well. We installed 2 customer supplied Kenwood radios. We also have a dual USB and a dual cigarette plug as well that is powered with the ignition. 2 cup holders, and then we also have 2 Streamlight box lights fastened to the rear that is charging as well off of the inverter. All right, everyone, that about wraps up this video for this build. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure you stay tuned. We have plenty more coming, a lot of exciting projects, a lot of big news coming as well. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name it, we have it. Thank you. Have a good one.